About to play this banger.
We ain't gang, we ain't goals, we ain't family, we ain't foes, and we definitely not bros, we ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul, we ain't nothing, nigga. 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 I'm an unapologist, new women like Solomon. I could burn bridge, walk water like the prophets did. I could read niggas' futures like astrologists. Why I'm so clean, I'm the next thing to godliness. Niggas tryna starve my kids and give my money to his firstborn. I'm not the nigga supposed to work for him. You supposed to teach Coach and P about a legacy. Instead the niggas follow you, you teach them treachery. And now you saying you check for me without a check for me. Know what you talking about, this murder niggas double jeopardy. Niggas saying let it go, you bugging nigga, I can't let it be. Tell niggas don't call for me, I can only talk for me. I know what my budget read, I read the budget every week. I'm on a no way out tour, but it's a way out for me. They can try to dangle money, they didn't think I ever leave. Niggas never pay the artists, but they love to pay the freaks. We ain't gang, we ain't ghosts, we ain't family, we ain't foes, and we definitely not bros, we ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. Nah, we ain't nothing, nigga. No, we ain't nothing, nigga. No, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. Nah, we ain't nothing, nigga. He that is from above is above them all. Above them all, above them all. I show up when thunder fall. I ain't running from y'all, cause I come for it all. Now I fire on Goliath and watch him fall. Then when they kill the short first, cause I come for the tall. And when your main artist die, who the hell do you call? I bring smoke with water on, I'm used to the fog. And I empty pipes when clicks get clogged. And go to church on Sunday, I'm the illest of all. Don't ever put mace with other bad boys who had hardship. You know I get it jumping like a mosh pit, nigga. I'm the first level, dirt level, y'all can never hurt level. Niggas mad I made it to the I would never work level. Cain kill Abel, I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my nigga, change your name. And I see no integrity in your name. And I'm haunted by the voice of St. James. Champagne came, match my Rollie plain Jane. And I say, blame God, I ain't changing. If niggas never found a killer, why is niggas living there? Everybody broke, the niggas gotta blame the visionary. And niggas be selling they soul to go to a brunch. And niggas might end up sweet, drinking that punch or suffer good.
That's a shot at Jay.
I'm from another hood, so keep your brotherhood. I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I act sheep, but I'm really go to the ghost. No matter who top 5, I'm the nigga quoted the most. I'm the ghost of Wolf, ghost of RZA. I come with the facts you never considered. I'm the ghost of Shine. I speak for every artist, never spoke they mind. Representing every artist that was left behind. From Craig Mack to G-Dep, I still remember them kids trample. For every producer you ever stole a sample. Why you playing with me, knowing I make examples? Niggas hide behind money, you know that's not a man move. You know you Frank and I'm Tony, you know that it would get lonely. It's never safe when you owe me, you know that saying's true. You had a chance to do right and I understand you. You can't starve a nigga, came from Wick and can't fool. But Common came and gave him all the movers. The Florida for the pain he caused in Georgia made his soul rest in piss water. He could've made it right, that nigga could've saved his life. Now it ain't no way to fight, now he out there waving white. I know your strategies and what your habits be. And right now I got a mole in your faculty. So when you get the nerve to come after me, what audacity. Gotta know the dollar sign wasn't rapping free. Actually, after Big died, what a travesty. Cause when Mace left, nigga, wasn't nobody after me. I guess I got the last laugh.
You look like y'all just got the Sean or something, man.
Strapping up, I'm ready for a massacre. Can't blackball Mace, the ball ain't black enough. Tupac voice, nigga, I ain't even mad at you. Pretty nigga always made their hearts melt, yeah. Guess you could say I know how Pac felt, yeah. I'm just a Harlem nigga reppin' down a Vegas Strip with my own shit. You from my Vernon nigga, go and rep your own hood. I'm not hating on your Billy Worth. Right now I'm only saying what you really worth. You ain't no architect, you just a nigga, not a market deaf. Go pay his mother what she really worth, nigga. We ain't gang, we ain't ghosts, we ain't family, we ain't foes. And we definitely not bros, we ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't
hard on that one. He came
Shit.
after Diddy on that.
He took some J shots on there. He took a J shot on there with the Brunch.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ain't May still with the Lord right now? Ain't he with the Lord?
I mean, he yeah.
Questionable. I don't know.
He threw a whole bunch of them N-words out there.
I mean, hey, listen, the N-word ain't in the Bible. That was created.
It ain't. They just people don't want you to say it. But it ain't none of that shit in there. They just
But I'm just saying, I don't know if niggas are blasphemy because that was just a word that was created.
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking, listen, there's a pastor out there that be cursing too, the cussing pastor.
Oh, that's my man.
Hey, it was a war in heaven. Sometimes you gotta go to war to get things right out here, man. Sometimes you gotta, and how much blood been shed in the name of Christianity. We ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah. But yeah, he went hard in the paint.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it took him 20 years to come up with that. That was a mean 42 or 38 bars. But
the Oracle 2. It's called the Oracle 2, man.
Yeah,
he had another Oracle. Yeah, he had another Oracle. He probably took some shots at Cam on there somewhere too. He was at everybody, man.
Hey man, he was pretty upset. He sounded like he went back to he drunk a fit. Hey, you know what, Rock? I think he drunk a fifth of Henny to get that in him.
He did something.
That ain't he definitely didn't read the Bible.
You could tell that was a lot of pent up.
Yeah. It's some man. You know what? I fuck this shit. That was one of them jokes. You know what?
That was a Hennessy. That was a Hennessy night. That was one of them nights he had some Hennessy and says, you know what? Fuck this. But I'm gonna tell him what really is.
I'm gonna let them know what it is. Son, the mad rapper. That's the mad rapper shit.
Mad, son. Tell him why you mad, son. Anyway. What it do, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast. Oh shit, I done fucked the line up.
Hey, we good, man. Hey man, I'm Don Gotti Nash, and I done fucked everything up too. So just go ahead, man.
Yeah. Anyway, what it do? We got to get it right. Live from the pit that don't give a shit. It's your man Toucan Dan. Once again, Don Gotti Nash,
and this is Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast. Somebody just popped
right.
in. Is that Sims? Yeah, this Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
With Professor Sims and. Mr.
I'm the baby pappy.
Step the level. He said he might drop in on us tonight.
Step the level. Yeah, Step the level might pop up. We might get a Step the level site.
I spoke to him.
We're talking about we're talking about him like he's a celebrity, bro. Don't nobody care.
Who Step? That's one of the founding members, man. That's one of the founding fathers of Fuck Your Opinion.
Hey, what y'all? I mean, I hate to start off with sports, man, but I just happened to catch the Green Bay traded the wide receiver, man. What y'all think about that, man?
Yo, this is the wildest. Devontae Adams went to the Raiders.
To the Raiders.
Ain't no damn way they traded Devontae Adams.
28 million, but then he signed the 5 years. He signed a contract, and he getting 28 million a year, man.
He didn't want to carry the franchise tag.
That got to be the dumbest shit I heard in my life. I bet Aaron Rodgers probably pissed off now.
Mad. You
don't
went and took $50 million. You done took some of that man's money, and you crying about that you don't have weapons. You ain't got no weapons because you're taking $50 million.
Hey man, how the fuck y'all got salary cap space, man? What the fuck?
I got a genius. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all wasn't listening. We've been doing this for years.
How y'all got salary cap space, man? Like
my man he done created where he got $30 million to spend. $32 million to spend.
Nah, cause we was actually jacked up a little bit too, and we created some shit with a couple of moves, but it just a couple of moves.
Genius.
Yeah. You think y'all gonna get him, man?
You know what? Right now, man, I ain't gonna front. I'm tired of it.
Who's that?
Deshaun Watson, man.
Watson. I'm tired of it at this point, man. I mean, listen, you done.
Hold on, Chris. I heard y'all was in it. Y'all was
exactly.
In it, Deshaun. So
that's when I stepped out of it.
I heard y'all was in it too.
He sent me that, and it took me like 1 minute to verify that was bullshit.
That was bullshit. Nah, man, that shit.
Wasn't
bullshit. We never had
a
meeting. Hey, dog, I mean, I apologize. We never had a meeting or anything with him. Everybody on Facebook was like, 49ers meeting with Deshaun White. And it ended up being total BS. He ain't coming to us.
Yeah,
right. I would like him to come to us. I would love Deshaun Watson and San Fran, but no, we're not meeting with him. He gonna end up with the Browns, dog.
Nah,
they said the Browns out.
That's a squad for him to go to.
Browns are out of it. Browns are out of it.
I don't know what
he kicked the Browns out, and they was talking shit about Baker Mayfield. Now they saying they're not going to trade him. So they
word up.
They cheating. They got caught. Cheating.
Peep this, Sims. Peep this. They all over Deshaun's joint, trying to get Deshaun. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. This dude, Baker Mayfield, done sent out a memo to the fans. Hey, it's been great type stuff. And then when they, it got too much for them as far as picks or whatever, they've been talking about Baker's still our quarterback.
Nah, he got to go now.
Hey. So I mean, real talk though. On Baker Mayfield, let's talk about this for a quick second though. Let's say we all in on Deshaun Watson, and we don't get him. How are we gonna now go to Winston? Hey, you're our guy. If I'm Winston,
he's been out.
If I'm Winston, I'm like kick rocks, yo. I'm out.
Oh please, man! If you Winston, please, Winston signed whatever contract they give. You better put that up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he just happy to be there. He just trying to prove his. Yeah, he probably get the because Peyton had him under the wraps last year, man. So he probably just waiting to get his shot.
I'm thinking. I thought the Commanders was going to put their foot in the ring, but
nah, man.
Commanders went and got Rifle Randy. What's his name? Red Rifle Part 2. He went and got Andy Dalton 2.0.
Sorry ass Andy Dalton. Oh, you talking about
Carson? You talking about Carson Wentz? When I heard Baker Mayfield, I was like, God damn, the Skins. I mean, I keep going skin. The Commanders could have pulled Baker. They were
Baker talking about he want to trade. They're like, nah.
They good now. Yeah, they went too far with that shit, man. So
the Commanders will take him.
Nah, man, we good, man. We sticking with my man. He sound good in the press. Hey, he sound good in the press conference today, man. I'm good. Man.
He sounded good in the press conference.
I like Wentz, man. I keep telling y'all that, man. I like Wentz.
No, you don't. Stop it. No, you don't.
I like Wentz, man. I like the fly. I already told you. I ain't even go spend the whole show telling you that, man. Hey, man, I seen the post where you. Go ahead.
Here's who I love, not love. Here's who I like. Might surprise you, because I hate the team with a passion. I like Daniel Jones, man.
What?
I like Daniel Jones.
Why?
I don't like Jones.
Daniel Jones is athletic. He has feet with him, right? You could say every quarterback in the league in the beginning. I'm
looking right through this bullshit. Who does Daniel Jones play for?
Plays for the Giants.
Yeah.
You trying to get this fool to come by your restaurant or something? You trying to get some free pub or something? Everybody trying to hear it. Daniel Jones ain't did nothing to like right now. You don't put that up.
I mean, I would say. I'm just saying.
Hold up.
He worked for Shaq, man.
I will give him.
Unless he go to Washington. If he go to Washington, then Darnold automatically like him.
He's worked for Shaq. I don't like everybody, man. Garoppolo. You don't even start. Damn, man. You got me in like the Garoppolo and how Steph was with LeBron. I'm mentioning this dude every episode now.
This guy is really like a Easter egg, because now we got to find out where is Garoppolo possibly going. That's what the whole.
I'll put some money on it that trading wise, if they trade for him, I think he goes to the Colts.
Yeah, he going to Indy, bro.
He got spots to go, man. I just told you why I ain't want him. Like I said, it wasn't,
Ain't too many more spots for him too, though. Ain't too many more spots to go.
Hey, Rock, he ain't got too much. That's what I'm just thinking. Like, what else does he have besides the Colts?
Who else is looking for a quarterback? Real talk. There's not many.
Y'all are looking for one. Carolina looking for one. It's a bunch. It's a couple of teams. Hey, the Browns. The Browns is looking for one.
Hey, Rocket here trying to trick us and shit.
No, I'm saying there's not many spots left
for a quarterback. Your team, nigga. Your team looking for a quarterback.
We listen. At the end of the day, we have our quarterback. It's either going to be Deshaun through the trade, or it's going to be Winston. We have our quarterback.
You said Wentz.
Winston.
Oh, stop it. Y'all got that running back. That's who y'all quarterback is.
I don't want another year of that. I don't want another year.
Hey, Sims, listen. Right now, y'all looking the shakiest because you got somebody that's really unproven.
Hold on. What? We looking the shakiest?
Jordan. I mean, what you got for Jordan Love? 2 games?
Who? What? You got Jordan Love.
You got Jordan Love. Hold on. Hold on. You.
Hold on. Time out. I have told you guys.
Hey, let me go back. Let me take this.
I'm sorry, Trey Lane.
Damn.
I don't know what you smoked today, but it was good, bro. It was good.
It was.
He stay watching Wednesday night football.
That still got you out of there, but that still don't get you away from the question. You still have a 49ers don't look like another NFC East championship team.
Are you sure it's the 49ers you're talking about? Or
what are you talking about? Our division just got weak as hell. You have Russell. We have old boy Lee that used to give me headaches. He gone. Then we don't even know what the hell the Cardinals are doing. Like what's going on with them right now? So our main competition gonna be the Rams again.
Nah, man, the Cardinals are still gonna be trouble.
Stop it. The Cardinals. They don't even know what they're doing with their quarterback yet.
Listen, the leprechaun is a little mad, so I don't know. He might be the next one to man in a trade.
Well, I know my team is gonna have a bad year while we get Trey Lance together, but we might mess around and have Jimmy G again. Who knows? If he don't go nowhere, he's gonna be right back with us. Back to the playoffs.
Back to the playoffs. Oh man, this one rough.
Have y'all been checking this out? Hey man, hey, you keep bringing up Garoppolo. I got to bring up your vice too, man. Kanye, this Chris man, just like Garoppolo, my dude, man. So it's all good, man. I got you. Hey, we even had a Tupac reference on the show, man. So hey, everybody getting their shot. Everybody getting shots thrown at them, man.
Oh Lord!
But y'all heard about Kanye and DL going back and forth, man. Like this shit has been kind of reckless. I mean, Kanye talking about actually putting hands on DL, man. With that, hey Dan, you good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know I want to go into this. Kanye West is wild, and I mean for him to say he didn't say he will put hands. He literally said in his erratic asshole of a whatever. I love Kanye West, but he goes too far. He says he will pay someone to hurt you. Like, so if anything that was just the dumbest shit to say, internet gangster wise, and I defend Kanye in a lot of wild shit, but for him to say he's gonna pay somebody to hurt D.L. Hughley, because D.L. Hughley commented and said that Kanye West needs to basically stop harassing his wife, Kim Kardashian, and he put a more serious spin on it, like he's literally like harassing his wife on a more of a endangerment topic than just being an asshole that's just going on in the internet and doing too much. And he got banned from Twitter.
Instagram. They banned it from Instagram. Yeah, they banned it from Instagram. Hey, this would be the wrong motherfucker to verbally spar against, man. Like a comedian, man. Like he, DL actually can snap on you pretty good if you.
What he said, Kanye, ain't it funny how you can explain my jokes but not your behavior? How dare you talk about the way someone dresses? Look at you, all those people head out. What?
Now one of them got a Macy's card.
What?
Kanye, do you know how horrible you got to be to make Kardashian date a white man? Team D. Damn, yo. Is that it again? Well, but at least I wasn't crying on the phone about how big Peter is. If you want her back instead of acting up, why don't you try doing some dick ups? Team D. Got put hands on him, don't he? He got put hands on him, don't he? He just been on his ass.
No, I mean for real, because he asked for it. I mean, he
don't mess with no comedian, dog.
Yeah, you don't. I'm just saying this is one of the DL to get on you. Like he'll get on you.
And Kanye West is too serious to have a sense of humor. So I don't even see him saying anything funny in the return. I don't.
I mean, he said some shit. He was fucking with DL about when he fell out on stage and shit. He was saying, he had some shit. He was throwing back at him, but DL shit was just, he got this quick snap.
To me, like you said,
he just
but
it's
Kanye West, man.
This one of his snaps. This grown ass man picked this outfit out himself. Is he influential or under the influence? I mean, this ain't like super funny enough, but this him going at him and shit, fucking with it.
I'm saying Kanye West, he has I forgot what it's called.
Kanye a waste of space, dog.
Huh?
He a waste of space. I mean, I'm just getting tired of this guy.
I mean, it's just what it is, bro.
I mean, we have to know by now that there's something seriously wrong with Kanye. You know, there's a and narcissism is not only a mental illness, but I'm trying to formulate my words. The dude needs help, man. The dude needs help. It doesn't help that he ended up getting money. Like Rick James said, they should have never gave you ninjas money.
Go ahead and say it, man. Say it. Say it.
Money.
I mean, he worked. And the thing is that the only part of it that's such is the man actually works hard for what he has. It's just I don't know, man.
Listen, man. Like as I said before, Kim, I watched the video. Kim didn't do nothing to impress me, but here's where my wife had to correct me. She was like, "How many years ago was that?" Maybe she done learned some new tricks. So I just don't see how this chick that I saw turning anybody out. But
yeah, but see, you got to think about it. Shit wasn't as available at that time. So I mean, now it's just like that shit. Everybody got sex tape, but at that time, I was just like, whoa.
Well, I'm just saying though, like she,
and I know it wasn't nothing great, but it just
whatchamacallit, Superhead was much better than her.
Oh yeah.
But no, I mean, in this circumstance, he wanted her. Like this is who he wanted. It wasn't like he was on for a one night stand and she just turned him out, as people always say. She was somebody that he actually pursued for a minute, off and on. That's why he was trying to fuck her when she was married to Chris Humphrey. So this is somebody he was known for a long time, and then you got
to think about it. Like you got to think about it. You know how the freaks, everybody trying to hit the freak. That's like people, how she passed along. That just made the legend bigger and bigger, man. So
yeah,
I couldn't. Kanye still.
I couldn't mess with the freaks.
I mean, you say that.
I don't know about y'all. I couldn't deal with the freaks. I don't know what it is. I do not like an aggressive woman.
Well, I mean, I don't think she was aggressive.
I don't think she was aggressive. She just was passed along.
Well, that's what I mean by that. I'm using code.
We always making some kind of damn excuse when we talk about Kanye. Like to explain that motherfucker. That motherfucker crazy. Like,
we're not explaining Kanye, man. We're talking about Kim.
Kanye idiots in our regular world. Kanye just an idiot with a lot of money, dog, and can make music.
But the man, I wouldn't say he's an idiot. I would just say eccentric, but not an idiot.
What do you mean? So this is an idiotic.
Eccentric, but not idiotic.
See what I'm saying? See how we change words for this motherfucker?
I'm serious.
Hey, Sims hate Kanye, man. So you can't, you ain't gonna be able to.
I mean, I'm just saying that you don't move to where you get by being an idiot coming from nothing.
You can be great at something, but you can be a total idiot at other shit, dog. That's the issue. You can be great at music.
I'm not saying he's great at everything, but an idiot is more. It is a far more of a. What I'm saying is a rational call for somebody who just he's highly fucking emotional. Don't mean he's stupid.
Oh God. Okay, like I said, we make a lot of excuses for Kanye.
I mean, shit. Listen, a retarded person. You shouldn't say retarded.
Shit.
From mental retardation, I tell you some real shit. It might be inappropriate, but it's gonna be real. That's just how some people are sensitive to a point where they are hypersensitive.
Sometimes we go into the deep end trying to explain stuff when it's very shallow, dog. Kanye just a nigga. He a nigga. He doing some nigga shit, and he's idiotic doing it. He's great. Hey, when he in the lab, I ain't gonna say with his recent music. His music is great, but this some dumb shit, dog. I mean, this man getting kicked out social medias. He say whatever the hell on his mind. He got problems. I mean, I don't know why we make all these words for him to make him sound better than what he is.
It's not because listen, what you're saying is like he's an idiot. What I'm saying, you just assassinated somebody's character because they saying what the fuck they feel. That's just
how am I assassinating? First of all, I don't care, but how am I assassinating a character by calling?
I mean, to say that someone's an idiot, that's just. I mean, you saying he's basically stupid.
I mean, I don't want you to be real sensitive about him being an idiot. I apologize if I'm hurting your feelings.
What I'm saying is, listen, I'm always the devil advocate because there's always a room full of people that call somebody dumb. No, that's what I do. That's what I do on Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast. Professor Sims, you the professor. You like to get analytical with shit. Me, I like to play devil's advocate. Today, you will learn that my role on this show
Hey, Don, how
is
you
to
doing?
play devil's advocate. You can be analytics, bring
You
up
all right?
the stats. Let's go check
I'm
the
good,
history.
man.
I am the devil's advocate. I will always say what if on this show. So I'm
He
sorry.
will also tell you, Professor Sims, about Jordan Love.
Or Trey Lance. I mean, okay, excuse me for getting something wrong. I mean, I named our quarterback.
We play today?
Okay, but listen. So
I can say that about Jordan Love.
So that means all of my conversations are non-valid because I don't have. I've mixed up our our backup quarterback for the 49ers. Like,
I can say about Jordan Love. Don't put that nigga on my team, and he ain't gonna be like, well, he ain't a nigga. He's just an eccentric backup. No, he ain't put that nigga on my team. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say nothing about that.
I don't know.
But say Kanye a nigga. Hold on.
If that's the comparison you gonna make, then you got it, Sims. We ain't got that much time. What's the next shot? What we got next?
God damn, this Don fault.
Hey man, sweet days, man.
Hey, I just talked about this today with my homie.
Oh no. He is owning somebody that looks just like him. And Khloe Kardashian.
She do. She damn.
Bro, she looks like Yo, them brunettes, them Armenian looking chicks are winning.
Hey, we had a whole conversation about this today. This is very convenient that you threw this up. Me and my homie was talking about that. My biggest issue with this, because I already don't like these laws on this amount of money shit. I kind of would understand it more when a guy is married to somebody, but why you gotta pay a side chick a crazy amount of money? That's a side chick. There's no reasonable, like, you have to put her in a certain living condition or something. Like, she a side chick.
That's the lifestyle that I'm used to.
Wait a minute.
He took me.
That's his baby, right? Ain't that his baby?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that his baby?
Yep.
Here go Dan. Yeah. So what you gotta say, Dan? What you about to say?
If you ain't won't pay them penalties, rubber's a lot cheaper. Condoms is a lot cheaper, but some reason he can't afford them motherfuckers.
I agree with that.
You can get
it when you're 14 years old in that school that we're talking about.
What'd you say, Sam?
Ain't at that school, you get it when you're 14. You just gotta hook up with a junior high school kid. They'll get you a car.
Man, if $9.7 million is a lesson he gotta learn, man.
So you think so you think that's justifiable, man? 47K? Think that, I mean, not to say, I mean, they haven't actually, but you think that's justifiable or not?
I mean, it's never justifiable, but we all know it's the law of the land.
Yeah, I was just hoping you would say that, boy. I was praying.
But you know, if you know, and it's 2022, no one here can say we don't know about alimony and child. You cannot say that with the money that goes on now, that men are still that as Sims would say, idiotic, that you will go and still create babies knowing you're gonna get put $47,000.
Hold on, man. So we calling Tristan Thompson an idiot, but we can't call Kanye an idiot?
Well, no, you can't call. I wouldn't call Tristan Thompson an idiot. I wouldn't call him an all-out idiot. I would just say he's a man who, for some reason, don't like the way rubbers feel.
So I always agree that it is an issue that you can prevent, of course. But at the same time, dude, okay, you had this.
Wait a minute, is that her Instagram photo? See, that's what fucked him up. Right there. Yeah. That did it.
But I mean, but the amount of money they be doing with this stuff is kind of stupid. It's an idiotic, man. especially for a
Dan,
you said oops.
Oops.
Ooh.
He did it, y'all.
Listen, this is it's not just NBA players. I keep throwing our cousin, under the bus. At a certain point, when you gonna learn to either use a rubber or go get a vasectomy?
Hey, what if he don't want to do that? Hey, Rob, what if he really like man, I just like to slide it in and gun her down? What if he actually just said on some
you can still, but that's the whole thing.
gun her down, man.
But that's the whole thing with a vasectomy is you can slide in, you can shoot up the club. It may be blanks, but you still shooting up the club.
Hey, but should it be like some type of? I mean, I'm just saying, like, even from a child's support perspective, should it be some type of limit, man? Like,
yes. I mean, absolutely. Listen,
because you got a kid, do that mean you should?
They go by your salary. That's number one. So they're going by what you're making and whatnot. He's a celebrity. Unfortunately, that's what it is. But he has to pay. And he the fool for sliding and dumping in there.
Hey, so what y'all think is reasonable, man? Like for Tristan Thompson doing this, what y'all think would be what you think would be a reasonable month? No, monthly.
No, you know how they should do it? Just how they do it. Just how they do it with the married women. They should find out what her bills are, find out what proper child support for the kid is, and pay it to her level. Not be giving this motherfucker $500,000 for a damn year. That shit adds up to $500,000, dog. And if you do it over the course of 18 years. Like I said, we talked about this earlier. That's like $10 million, dog. So I mean, that's what it really costs for you to take care of this kid.
No,
right. And
it don't cost.
She's not putting the kid in private school.
You can feed a kid.
You know what I'm saying?
You can feed a small village in Africa for $2 a month, but
for 37 cents a day.
But the issue is, you go and get women that consider whatever they self high class, they can be whatever they're considered. Not saying they are, but whatever they're considered, you go get a specific level of woman.
Wait a minute, is that her in the middle?
Lifestyle,
and
you create a child with her.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Good Lord, have mercy.
See that Rock? See?
God damn! Put that on full screen.
Hey, who is this guy? Listen.
Man, you gotta. I mean, that's big enough as it is, but look, good gracious.
Hey, there you see what I said. Oops, I did. He pumped and dumped on. He thought about it. Then
She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
He did too.
Yeah. Nah, he you know how you get that punk in your back and be like, I'm gonna.
Right.
Oh,
that's one of them joints you end up on your tippy toe. Oh, you end up on your front toe, on your big toes at the end of that one.
Yeah, nah.
He went full in.
So what y'all think is reasonable, man? I just want to know. I just want to know what y'all think is reasonable for somebody like Tristan Thompson. What y'all say? 2,500.
It's not about him though. It's not.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying if the system was fair. He a millionaire. She don't work.
50 grand a year.
What is reasonable?
Jesus.
50 grand a year.
10,000. I give her 10,000.
This is what should. Well, they always say child support is about keeping a kid in the same level between both parents.
Well, he ain't never been with the child.
So, like with them, this been a side chick. So this ain't never been his woman. Then it needed to have something to do with her current finances. And what it would take to take care of a child.
And I think what you're saying is reasonable. I think that's a reasonable rate. I think what Rock said is it might be reasonable.
50,000 a year.
That might be reasonable compared to 47. Now, come on, 47, 50,000 a year.
What about 5,000 a month? You don't think 5,000 a month worth it?
I mean, that's
5,000 is what's that? 60 grand?
60,000, yeah.
I mean,
60,000, 50,000.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: 47K, 47K, and what y'all saying is way reasonable. You know what I'm saying?
10.
Somebody
I give a 10.
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah, you might get a tip. You might get it like for them prices. They might throw it. They might be like, I'm gonna take them blind shopping right now.
I'm gonna do a damn thing right now for all our listeners, for all our listeners out there, all our male listeners. Young pups, even some of you old dogs out there, put a condom on. Listen, it's the same thing. You still gonna bust. Put a condom on. All right.
No, listen to. Wait a minute. We got somebody called. Now I love this podcast. I love y'all because this is the only place where you can get a guy named I'm That Baby's Pappy telling you to put condoms. One of our special guests on Fuck Your Opinion, ladies and gentlemen, I'm That Baby's Pappy is telling you to wrap it up. No, but Tristan Thompson, he just stopped by. And the craziest shit is he still be trying to get with Chloe the whole time. Like the whole time he's doing this shit, he's still be sending her $10,000 worth of roses.
What I was saying earlier, these guys are all ball players. The basketball players in particular are known for this type of behavior. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp.
But that money starve, like Tristan, he at the end of his career, man. Like he about to,
he ain't got
right.
I'm sorry, like
ain't no more big payday.
Right.
Ain't no big contract coming his way.
He got a Shaquille O'Neal personality.
Yeah, he ain't a Shaquille. Like Shaquille O'Neal looks good. Like Shaquille, Shaquille, like Kobe said, Shaq paid. You know what I'm saying? Shaq got the
dude, it's all a setup though, man. Because even when I go to games,
it's a setup.
Whenever you're looking in the front rows, all you see is bad chicks with no clothes on. Like, just looking at the play.
Bro,
what do you think at All-Star games? All these
somebody told me the All-Star games, man, they be in line.
Yes,
he said
sir.
he said All-Star game. One of my man said the All-Star game. He said he said all of them. He said all of them look better than Beyonce, man. He said it's like like a line of them set up.
Ain't that many women in the world love basketball like that.
It's more of them in the front seats in the front rows of the game than it is actual brothers.
They don't even
men watching ball.
They don't even go to WNBA games. They don't even support WNBA. They out there trying to find a NBA player. If they love basketball that much,
because it's basically like Sam said. It's a setup, man. It's a setup. It's basically a setup. It's a payday. It's a payday to where you like 47.
It's a retirement fund.
Yeah, yeah, and it's no need to work.
That chick gonna get $10 million. That's a retirement.
I went to a Wizards game and it blew my mind. The women I seen walking around, I said this cannot be a basketball because we our fellas, most of us, you can see the Gray Beard clan or some of us getting there. We do remember younger days of us going to basketball games, and it was a couple of pretty girls there, but not to this extent. This day, you go to the basketball game, you got people in there, they Gucci down, like it is an actual fashion show. I remember you just had to have a pair of clean sneakers and some jeans to go to a basketball game. Now
you go to Atlanta game, the club. It's a club with some dudes out there dribbling the ball.
Show.
That shit crunk. Like I love going to Atlanta game. That shit like the club for real,
bro.
I was like, God dang.
So
my whole work got season tickets out there. I'd be all up to that.
But look, this where it leads to, man. I mean, Lord, go ahead, Don. Some of us got wives. Get that off the screen. Get that out of here, man. Kristen Thompson, I mean, hey, you got to play the play. She got a big backyard, so you gonna cut that check.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that I put that into the spank bank. I will be using that a little later.
You don't need to know. Wait.
Ching.
We here, Fuck Your Opinion, would like to let all those viewers know that all words, actions, and opinions that come are strictly from those on the panel and not all the view of the overall show. Let's get who is this Rick James looking motherfucker here, dog?
Hey, no, Step Lover actually sent this earlier, man. This actually just some shit that happened on. Here we go.
And I see this. So I'm like, okay, these are some biracial babies. But then I see another picture, and that's the father. So I'm like, is anybody gonna tell him? So I do some digging, and it's because she adopted 2 embryos and had them implanted, which means she must have chosen African embryos. So I already knew these comments was gonna be messy, but they blocked the comments for this post. So I go to the shares. This person says, fuck all of that. She couldn't adopt her own race. Why the black race? Why would y'all think this is okay when it's not on so many levels? I don't care. She could have adopted her own species. This person says being born into slavery because I really feel like
she could have adopted her own species.
That motherfucker said species, so black person.
Well, we were all
Black person
that's
is a human
I
being.
don't know for all the fucking species.
Hold on, y'all. Wow.
when they grow up, the parents are not going to treat them as they treat the other kids. This person says, this is sickening. I don't care. This is weird as fuck. This person says, why is it weird because she had black babies? That lady simply wanted children. Y'all put too much into everything. What's so weird about this? What's the difference if she adopted them after they were born? This way she makes a stronger connection with them. You guys are so judgy. So at first I'm like, who cares? Like, if an African American can find a home, bro, I don't care what fucking race takes him in. But at the same time, something inside of me was like, this isn't right. Now, let's say she didn't choose what race the embryos would be. I think a lot of us will be a bit more understanding. But I did some research. The parents receive detailed information about the biological parents. This detailed information includes their medical history, family history, genetic history, race, ethnic background, physical traits, various parts, etc., etc. Patients have the opportunity to review this information and ask additional questions before making a decision about a perfect match. Adopting embryos of a different ethnicity. You have the choice of adopting a child of your own race, one of another race, no matter what their gender, age, or race may be. That means she chose them. And that right there raises a lot of red flags in some people. I had to do some learning, so I'm going to break down some of their points.
So what y'all think about that?
So you tell me a white woman went and told black embryos to have children?
Yep. I mean, what's your take on it, man?
Let me get this straight. A white woman and her
white
husband,
couple
that was a white family,
yeah,
decided to have black or mixed children.
Black children.
I mean, is it a difference in a white family adopting a black kid?
Yeah, definitely.
Or Chinese kid.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, dude, if we're gonna truly be about like the whole, like all these, like the dumbass person that said species, whoever the fuck that was. Yeah. Like this idea that black people are just another thing is fucking ridiculous. So if we're gonna be all about the quality side, I don't give a fuck about this. This is actually very positive to me. I mean, y'all, I don't know why y'all decided to have some black dude sperm. Hey, but you did. Hey, y'all down for it. That's cool. You know what she really want. But I mean, hey, it's cool.
Now, I will say, unless the world changes, at some point, I mean, they're going to get picked on a little bit, man. Like a lot. Not even a little bit, a lot.
You can always find something to pick on a kid about, though. I mean, I don't mean shit.
I mean,
so I'll ask the question, why? Why do you think that when there's so many biracial kids in the world?
No, it's not even biracial. They just hold on. Matter of fact, what I need more information on is whether
half the 2022 draft gonna be biracial. There's a lot of light skinned motherfuckers in college basketball. I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's a whole lot of light skinned motherfuckers in college basketball.
What I'm saying is that those children will be biracial.
Yeah. I mean, they will be, and I mean, like honestly, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with it, but
So I don't, you know what? I mean, coming from a biracial, relationship, wife, kids, I thought it was going to be one of the hardest things. Knock on wood. My kids have never come to me crying or weeping or anything sad that they being picked on because they half black, half white. So I don't see the issue with this story at all. I just think people are people. I think people are people. They're being dumb.
I'm cool with a dude right now. They said that him and his girl, they plan on having a kid. And they said whatever the kid is, boy or girl, they want to adopt the next one just so they're close in age and they want it to be another race, whether it be Asian, black. I mean, some people are very inclusive. It just doesn't mean nothing, which is how it should be. It shouldn't mean any damn thing.
Well, and when I say picked on, man, and when I say picked on, I'm saying like even from his perspective, where he said like he's seen the white woman with the black kids, he was wondering like, are they gonna tell him? they're gonna tell him that's not his. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids are mixed. So I'm talking about from that perspective, not from a perspective of like this. I mean, it's a beautiful thing that.
Well, I mean, I've heard stories told by actual women who've dated, who've married and have children by Caucasian men, that they have children that don't look anything like them, that resembles almost 90% of the father, and how they have been in stores and certain places and have, people have followed them or actually asked their child, is this your mom? Because of the discrepancy or whatever disparity in how they look. But we're moving into a world where that shit is just becoming a norm. I'm not saying I'm against any co-mingling of species.
I mean, I'm not against it, man. I'm not against it at all. It just it's weird, but racist,
I would say this. For them, I would like to ask them for what reason was their choice, because they can't raise them in the culture of what we consider blackness. They're still going to be raised under the culture of whatever is considered European. So I don't know if they just got it for the skin color, or
it's definitely a weird situation. That I mean, but hey, long as the kids taken care of. I mean,
you just said the whole NCAA draft is light skinned. They're probably trying to get them to motherfucking NCAA play.
I ain't gonna lie, man. One of my biggest I don't know what it's called. What I've always wanted to do is adopt a white child and name him Tyrone.
I think you should.
Always.
Dumb shit.
Always.
Not even Tyrone.
Yeah, you said, hey, Chris, you said there's some dumb shit.
That just sounds like some shit. Like there's just some shit to do, dog.
That's all I want. Whatever. Rashid.
White Tyrone, because it's white Tyrone. Rashid or Leroy.
Come here, Rashid.
His name like
Leroy. Looking around. Who the hell is Rashid?
Twycon.
Right. Hey, Rock. Adopt a white kid named
give him
Leroy.
the blackest name.
Word. It's always I've had that in my brain forever that I wanted to do that.
I'm gonna do that. If I get the
blackest name.
That's you having a Kanye moment. Don't do it.
His name's gonna be Leroy. And one named Shaka.
Yeah, the blackest name. That's crazy, bro.
I don't even know you can get Leroy beside Leroy. That'd work.
Yeah, ain't no white Leroys, man. No white Leroys.
I've seen some white Tyrones.
They got a white Leroy.
You said a white Tyrone? That's rare,
I've
man.
Seen a white Tyrone before.
Tyrone?
A white Leroy. A white.
Hey, but when he say his name, you go do the look though, like Tyrone. Tyrone?
Your name Tyrone? You know that white boy automatically, as soon as he say his name Tyrone, he automatically gonna get the word nigga. Nigga ain't your name. Oh, nigga.
Hey, listen, the funny thing is when you name him Leroy and you send him to a predominantly white school and he come back and his name is Roy now, he dropped the Lee. He's like, Dad, I want to be called Roy now.
Lee.
They call me Lee.
Lee.
No, your name is Lee Roy. I'm gonna put that on your book, man.
Or he comes back and says, my name is Leroy.
Leroy. Oh Lord, did he been hanging out with Jesse Smollett then?
Oh Lord, are we talking about Jesse?
Hey, did y'all see that mother?
He won his case. Well, not that he won his case.
He got out. He got locked up immediately. He got locked up immediately.
For 15 months.
Nah,
they let him out.
They let him out already.
They let him out like yesterday.
That was like 3 days ago. How you get
because what they said? This is weird. This is a weird rule that by the time that his appeal process or something like that would go through, to be heard, he'd be done with his case. Yep. Like he'd be done with his time served.
No bullshit. No bullshit, Sam. They walked him out. My wife was like, wait a minute. Didn't he go to jail?
Yeah, literally just saw him go to jail.
He got that immediate lockup though. That joke seemed like a shock. That immediate lockup, like it ain't no back home.
This shit like what was it? This shit like OJ, boy. I bet white people pissed off at this shit.
And he walks right
like that.
Yeah, they said it. They went on and said it. They ain't locked.
First Bill Cosby and now just Juicy Smollett.
No, listen. It's a lot.
Hey, yo, I seen this meme with Deshaun Watson, man. They had Bill Cosby face on him, man. I was like, man, the internet ain't shit. They had Bill Cosby face on Deshaun Watson. I mean, it was like a combination.
Hey, Sam, let me tell y'all, who's really mad at Jesse Smollett getting out is the Nigerians. We think it's white folks, But the Nigerian's the one that's really mad at him.
He gonna be looking for them Nigerians. He gonna put a hit out of there.
Them two new Nigerian bodybuilders. He gonna have problems. If I was him, I'd stay away from any African conventions. He better because anything he's in trouble.
That's still one of the funniest shits that Dave Chappelle did when he did
that's
that shit.
Yeah.
And I said, "Do y'all know this motherfucker? This French actor."
Yeah.
Hey, that whole shit was funny.
Man,
he was doing a little report when he was doing a report from the cop. He said he's out at 3 a.m. to get Subway. Okay, all right.
I ain't know Subway was open at 3.
He said sandwiches. Yeah, he said about negative 20 degrees. Okay. That had me crying, bro.
Mike Tyson's cannabis company announces launch of ear-shaped weed gummies, Mike Bites.
Oh, that's lovely. With the piece of ear missing.
Mike Bites.
If I was Evander Holyfield, I'd sue.
Why? That's amazing.
I'm sure Evander's getting something out of this.
He knows
you
know him. I mean, basically,
he won't remember. He won't remember what he's supposed to be getting, but he's supposed to be getting something.
Yeah, I mean, him and Evander Holyfield have become very good friends over the years. So
these ears actually taste good. Damn, Tyson. Can you do about it, man?
Hey, Don.
Tyson.
I got to. That even if it's a gag gift, I got to get some of that. I got.
You definitely would. Yeah, you definitely got to try that, man.
Hey, Rock. We might have to have a special edition where I'm gonna look those up now. I think I'm about to order that shit tonight. Yeah, I think I'm playing. I'm about to order that shit tonight. That's wonderful.
I want to make sure to put the right address because you got confused on the quarterbacks earlier.
Yeah, you did. He did come with the joint.
It's not Evander Holyfield Bites.
Mike
Bites Evander Holyfield. Hey man, this last topic I'm bringing up is like it's sports, little shit talk. It's gonna have a little shit talk with it. You know how we do.
Holy shit, they got it in the shop here in DC.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, them weed spots, man. That shit sound like you. It seemed like you doing a deal, man. That shit just had
y'all legal down there.
Yeah.
Technically legal. You buying you're gonna buy a card, but they'll give you the weed for free. That's the way around the law.
They'll gift you.
They'll gift you the weed. Yeah. But it's weird though, because you got to go in the joint. You got to show you. I mean, it feel like a transaction. You just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like get patted down by the guy. You got security at the door. You got to
show your ID, and it just seems weird, but it's they got all type of shit in there, man. I'd be like, damn. They got I seen one over there by the I mean, it's funny. I seen one over there by the Popeyes, the one with the rats. I was over there. There's a weed spot over there, but it's called Mr. Nice Guy. The what's the joint? Remember the Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they got it's an actual joint called Mr. Nice Guy. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. But it's over there by the red infested Popeyes, man. I seen that.
I ain't getting that weed.
The previous
you got rat shit in your weed.
First of all, it's a previously rat infested. I'm sure Popeyes did something about that.
No, if it's back open, I wasn't even paying attention if the shit was open back.
That Popeyes is back open.
You cannot open.
I'm good though. It could be back open. It's a wrap for me.
Now you telling me even if it's 10 years later, no conditions are you getting.
It's a wrap. Hey, I'm sus. I want to hang out in the area, but I'm a little fucked up about everybody over that joint right now. That whole. I mean, it's a nice little strip, man, on 8th Street. It's a nice little strip over there, man.
It's for real. It is nice off of Pennsylvania Avenue, man. It's
nice little strip.
Wife put a purse down on the ground. You guys come home with a family.
Hey, Rock. The saddest part about this, it's a lot of good restaurants there because it's like a small food district.
Yeah, it's a good strip. It's a good strip, man. Like nice strip of restaurant.
3 blocks.
But I'm a little suspect over there. But now, although the Popeyes on a different block. The Popeyes like on a block. It's a strip of 8th Street.
Hey, Don, when you first come on, the Popeyes on the very first block, but it's still like 2 other blocks.
Yeah, it's on a different block.
And eateries.
I mean, y'all quit trying to talk yourselves into eating that Popeyes, man.
Nah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
What the hell y'all doing right now?
Nah,
no, it's 2 blocks down. It's 2 blocks. Y'all better leave that shit alone.
No, we talking about the other restaurants, man. I'm trying to convince myself to go hang out over the joint, man. Damn, man.
Stay away from that shit.
Hey man, let me play this, man.
You build 1,000.
I got him at 11.
Who is this
right
dude,
outside the top 10. I got him at 11.
Don't say that too loud.
Where do you go?
Don't say that too loud.
I haven't really thought about where I got Kobe, but Kobe's not as high on my list as people really think he should be. Like, I'm not even sure he's on the top 5 of the all-time greatest Lakers, bro.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
It's ridiculous to me.
It is.
I won't argue, debate Kobe being 11 on your list because you've seen more. I just have a problem with someone that's 16 saying, sorry, Larry Bird is top 10, or you didn't see Larry Bird.
Let's just don't get it twisted. Larry Bird is a top 10 player ever. Let's don't get that twisted, but carry on.
Is he over Kevin Durant?
I'm taking Larry Bird over Kevin Durant right now today. Yes.
I don't agree with it at all.
Actually, not to agree with it. Larry Bird will bust anybody's ass.
Who's that talking?
That y'all want.
That's Jason Williams, man. It's white chocolate, dude. It's white chocolate, dude.
Lying ass.
He said Larry Bird. I mean, he
Hey,
did
so
shoot.
I'm gonna say this: the dude did play basketball, so you got to give. I mean, he did play professional basketball. I mean, you got to give him. You got to give him some. You got to give him some type of, some type of.
Hey, we just look.
Andy played with him. Andy played with him.
No. Look, people that play stuff and do stuff, and they got subjective mentalities on stuff, bro. We watch sports. We do the same shit. I'm just as good at judging talent about watching.
I need to know even 2 things: who the black guy is, because I've seen him all over the place. I just don't know who he is. The old head. Do we know who he is?
If he agree with that shit, I don't give a damn.
I don't agree with it.
Not him, but the older dude.
Eldon Campbell, but ain't no damn Eldon Campbell.
All the way in the beginning. Yeah,
right there.
Him.
That's not. I'm not sure who that is, dude.
Right outside the top 10. I got him at 11.
Don't say that too loud.
Where do you go?
Don't say that too loud.
I haven't really thought about where I got Kobe, but Kobe's not as high on my list.
So let's start there.
Name the Lakers. I want him to name the 5 Lakers better than Kobe.
Let's start there, because I've been hearing this with the top 75 or whatnot, that Kobe came in at around 11 or 12 or something like that, right?
They didn't rank. They didn't do that list 1 through 75. You just make the list. So it wasn't like a 1. No, you just made. Nah, they didn't rank them. They just made it one. They just made you one of the best 75.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's actually a hard list to rank, to be honest, man. All that shit is actually hard to rank. And I'm with him, somebody who said that shit when they say like somebody from like from older person, like somebody saying Wilt Chamberlain and shit, greatest, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't never seen him, like, you know, you ain't seen him.
The thing with the argument for me is this right here. You have the guy who's talking about Jay Will talking about that Larry Bird would bust anyone's ass. There's evolution in all games: football, basketball, baseball, the whole 9. There's evolution. So you're looking at a body type of a LeBron, or a body type and ball handling skills of a KD versus Larry Bird. I've seen both of them play. I think, in my opinion, it's KD.
Well, I mean, listen,
I'm not getting it twisted. Bird was a bad man. Bad man, but I'm gonna give KD the nod.
To put it in real time, we seen Larry Bird when he was having trouble with Magic. So
I mean, if we talking, hold on. Hold on. Time out. Even in that Bird conversation, hold on. Even in the Bird conversation, is we talking Bird career, or we just talking about individual? Like what are we saying?
That's a big question, dog. Yeah, because if you're talking about,
because he haven't passed Bird career wise.
If you're talking about peak, like when Bird was his best to Durant's best, we can have that conversation. Yeah. But you ain't about to. First of all, are we just gonna look past the fact that Bird was out a lot due to back issues? Like, that killed his career. He probably would have been one of those, but I mean, they forgot that motherfucker didn't play a lot. He had back problems. I mean, I'm gonna have real back problems. Like, he cut his career a lot.
And KD missing a lot of time, to be honest with you. Like, he's been missing a lot of time the last few years. But
we put KD on the court with Bird, dog. Come on now.
No, I mean, I already say you put. It's a lot of people, but That's a tough argument, man.
But what I'm saying, listen, even the days of Magic Johnson and Bird, Bird wasn't that dominant with Magic Johnson. With
But you're talking about all-time great though. You're talking about Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson.
I mean, listen, but he's talking about Larry Bird as all. I'm saying in to comparison of what Jason Williams saying. I'm saying if I'm definitely putting Larry Bird and Magic Johnson as both all-time greats. But what I'm saying is I'm not giving Larry Bird that much kudos because I don't think he had a lot of issues playing against Magic Johnson, who's definitely giving credit to the younger guys for their skill sets and how Rock says the players have developed. So Larry Bird.
There's other issues with the conversations, man, because my thing is it's hard to judge players, especially when a player gets to go. Like LeBron came in the league and LeBron was on a bad team. Magic Johnson and Bird come in the league and they were on great teams.
They actually shouldn't have been the Lakers. Shouldn't have had the number one pick. Like yeah. The Lakers should. I think they used to do like the reverse or something. There's something they used to do different with the draft, but it's no reason they should have had the first pick. There's no reason.
Magic Johnson was on the team, and I mean the team. Look the damn team up. All of them in the Hall of Fame. Kareem, Worthy. I mean, come on, dog. So and then Larry Bird played with who? McHale,
Robert Parrish.
He played with ballers, dog. Jordan came in the league. He was on an ass team.
Yeah,
Kobe came in the league. Kobe got on a pretty good team. So that type of stuff you got to look at. So it's hard to judge that stuff. But for this dude to say Kobe isn't in the top 5 on just the Lakers, so I mean, it's like he was just downgrading Kobe completely. Like, this motherfucker was just
that's ridiculous. That's disrespectful in that man's name. You gonna make Kobe climb out his grave if you say he ain't one of the top 5 Lakers.
Now, it's hard to get on the top 5 Lakers. You got Kareem, you got Magic. But once we say Kareem and Magic, unless we gonna consider LeBron a Laker, and I still, in my mind, I still think Kobe and LeBron are in the same ballpark to me. I don't know why LeBron got elevated so quick.
Will Chamberlain.
And then I do agree with the stuff. Like I never watched Will Chamberlain.
I never watched him either, man.
And I know Will Chamberlain played with a bunch of small white guys and shit. They had to change rules and stuff. So I don't know what Will Chamberlain really was, but he got insane records. Like he got records nobody can beat.
Yeah, video game. He got video game. Man, when you look at them 60 numbers, man,
video game numbers over 100.
They putting up triple doubles, 45, 30, and 7. You be like, what the fuck?
Hey, so what I'm saying is, if you already got Magic and you say you got Kareem, you got Wilt, you got Jerry West, that's 4.
No.
Kobe.
Jerry West is no. Jerry West. No, Kobe's over Jerry West to me.
Okay.
Jerry West was a baller. I mean, he did lose a lot of finals, but hell no. We can have a Magic Johnson combo. We can have a Kareem combo. But I mean, to me, Kobe like that 3-4 slot. Easy
money. Easy money.
And then look, man, if you really break it down, it's almost what they call is blasphemous to say something against Magic Johnson.
What about
but the man was on a team, a stacked team, dog. Magic Johnson was on a stacked team.
I mean, he did
literally
have
on a stacked team.
He had big game.
Worthy, Rambis.
Yeah,
he played with that. He was. If you look at Magic Johnson's career, he was on a stacked team the whole damn time. So it's almost like I know he was a great player, but it's very easy to be great when you around all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just easy. It's easier. That's why we bitch about this stacking team shit now. We get mad at like Durant, Harden, and Kyrie Irving, but hell, them 3. I mean, from an offensive standpoint, they're amazing. But look at if you look back at the Lakers team with Magic, and you look back at the Celtics team with Dan Bird, that's a stacked team, though. You look, there's some stacked teams right there. That's all I'm saying. You know, so not trying to hate on Magic Johnson.
At one time or another, everybody kind of had a powerhouse team, you know. But I think Jason Williams. I don't know. That sounded bitter to me. Anyway,
Jason Williams just pissed me off, dog.
He pissed you off?
Salute for the night.
Because he just said it so easily. Well, I wouldn't even put him in the top. I mean, god dang, boy, what Kobe do to you?
He's talking about Larry Bird in his prime would bust everybody's ass. Like, what?
Larry Bird was a straight killer with his shot. He was off the chain.
Easy money.
That shit trips me out. He was
yeah, that was one of the funniest videos.
Shit with that.
When he was talking shit.
Yeah, he was
Kyrie
confident
Irving.
as shit with that. Yeah, he was confident as shit with that easy money, man.
Hey,
easy
real
money.
talk though, and they had this conversation. I caught this on what Rock don't like watching ESPN. They were talking about Kyrie Irving from a talent standpoint, talking about he like one of the best ever. Kyrie Irving's insane, dog. From the long range to the penetration to the handle to the pull up.
Oh no, he is. He just got some. He just has
He
some.
the Kanye
He had some
best,
Kanye moments.
dog.
He got some. He had those Kanye moments.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
The injuries.
I haven't really.
And the injuries.
I haven't been watching ball in a couple years, man. Who's this new kid on the scene? Jay Morant?
Oh, you talking about
John
Jay
Morant?
Morant.
Yeah,
man.
John Morant.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
John Morant ain't no joke.
This dude
And,
is like,
I want to
his
see.
level's amazing. He's like a fucking.
Yeah, I got to see what John Morant. I got to see what he turned into once the athleticism goes away. Because it's always like you can have that first half of your career where you insane, but once you can't do all that jumping and everything,
Jumping out the
Rock,
building,
his level of athleticism.
Nah, the game started
right
evolving
now
too, though, because
makes him
then
one of the most dangerous guards in the NBA.
Oh yeah, he fun to watch. He ain't no joke. Like I was trying to get Shane Dunn. I was trying to get him to come down. I was gonna buy tickets to the Duke game Friday. He going to the Atlanta game against Memphis. Yeah, I can't even say nothing against that. I'll be in there watching Jai too.
Man, that's gonna be explosive.
Yeah, that dude ain't no joke.
explosive.
And he a South Carolina product, so I like him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's from South Carolina.
Okay.
Him and Zion, but of course, one of them play, one of them don't.
What's up with Zion, man?
I don't know, dog.
It's the weight.
Dunkin'
They
Donuts,
said it's
man.
something with his feet.
Krispy Kreme then fucked him up.
He never gonna make it along, is he?
I don't think he
I don't
want to
even know
play
if
for
he
New
made
Orleans.
Get your money. Get out.
I think he trying to get up there to New York.
His biggest issue is he's just too big for the NBA. That's just his thing.
Look, I think he's doing the James Harden thing. I think he's trying to get up to the Knicks. Because I think he thought he was going to be able to go to the Knicks. And then New Orleans somehow won that damn first pick. Because the Knicks were favored to get it.
Two. Yeah, they got the two. And they was like, oh, yeah.
I mean, but listen, right now, the Pelicans don't look bad, though. The Pelicans do not look bad.
Well, they could be better if he was playing full strength. Zion ain't no joke, dog. When he plays, he's a matchup problem.
Yeah, the Pelicans.
They can't match up.
He's actually the evolution of the game. Like,
what's his name? Ingles.
It actually fits him. He could play be small.
Hey, sis, what's the tall kid that plays for? Y'all might know for the Pelicans.
Tall. You talking about the center?
No, he's a forward. He used to play for the Lakers, but
you talking about I know exactly what you're talking about. His name ain't clicking right now. He plays for
Brandon.
He talking about Ingram. Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
They got the pit, and then they got an old boy running the point. They got some players, man. If Zion could lose fucking 60 pounds and get his wheels together,
he ain't losing no 60 pounds, man. he ain't losing no 60.
And they picked up old boy from Portland. I can't think of his name either. The one who used to play with Lillard.
I can't think his name. Damn, I just twisted it.
No,
not Aldridge, man.
Shooting guard.
CJ McCollum.
CJ
McCollum.
So I like the NBA right now, man. I like how even though, hey, I don't know. Let me remember. Is Steph, old boy, he a Laker fan, right?
Yeah. Oh
God. He a Laker fan. Yeah.
That's another reason he ain't showed his face on this damn shit.
29. Hey, listen.
Boy, the Lakers so trash.
I don't understand how LeBron could be having a great season for his age. He's having a great season, but for them to be 29 and 39 is ridiculous.
They trash.
This guy is putting up all-star numbers on a team that's 29 and 39.
Hey, and then when they get beat, they get run through, boy. Like they ain't got no defense.
Toronto beat them by 20.
Nah, man, it's the evolution of the game, though, man. If you put this team a few years back, I mean, maybe they'd be a lot better, but it's just like shit didn't change, man.
They ain't running this hard.
No, they got too much age on it. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, but no, you know what? That's a lie, though, because somebody on Facebook, that's why I like Facebook, because sometimes I see gems on that motherfucker. And they had my Bulls on there. back when Jordan, they showed all them damn ages. That
yeah.
team they won the championship with was older than the damn team LeBron and them got. And they all with this, the evolution of body and everybody can play longer. Why them niggas can't win? They trash, dog.
No, that's a trash thing.
What they don't really have is the shooters that
you need shooters now, man. Like you need something. They actually I don't know, they should have got Buddy Hield. I mean, I don't know where they fucked up at. But they should have took that Buddy Hield trade.
Oh yeah, Buddy.
That's why I don't care, dog. I don't care about fucking Lakers. They suck. There's plenty of teams that suck. I don't even know why we keep talking about them. They suck. They trash.
Shit, my Wizards suck, man. My Wizards suck.
Hey,
I mean, we used to that.
The Bullets have always sucked.
What you say?
Looking good.
I said the Bullets have always sucked.
The Bullets.
Hey, you gonna take it back down? You gonna go there?
You don't need watch basketball.
Were the Bullets ever good?
You don't need to watch basketball, man. They wasn't good in my time. It was for me.
I mean, they was all right.
Answer my question. When were the Bullets good?
Hey, they fuck. Hey, but that Weber team though, that's the team I always. That Weber team was
you know what
they
it
gave
is?
the Bulls a run.
What team that comes out of Washington has been good?
The Capitals. The baseball team. The baseball team just wanted to. DC United at one point in time was good.
Watch
but
your mouth, sucker. We got base.
I don't know what that means, Rocky. What that mean?
Complexion. So now you
protection.
All the white sports y'all good at. Y'all can play white sports.
Wait. Now you trying to say it's black?
Y'all supposed to be Chocolate City, man.
Get him out of here, dog. I will not have this racist bullshit on my show. You're not gonna just blame this on black people.
My man talk about the baseball team in the hockey
no,
team.
Y'all asked the question.
There goes everybody give you a women's soccer team in a minute. I'm like,
word. DC, my man even said DC United. DC United.
DC United. Listen, you said Washington does not produce winning teams. I'm just letting you know we still got guns out there in the field.
Why they gotta be white sports though? Why y'all can't get a black sport? Huh? What's up with that? Y'all Chocolate City, dog. Because y'all it's black people there. What's going on, man?
Hey yo,
it's like 50. Now we on the end. Now it's like 54%. The other side of the color. It's turned 54% vanilla. It ain't Chocolate City as much.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Easy money.
You know what? That explains it. That definitely explains.
Hold on, man. I got one more thing, man. I forgot to add this lady. She didn't get the job because of her voicemail breeding, man. So check this out.
Oh shit.
Yes, Miss Jones. I recommend if you apply for a job and you expect somebody to call you, that you have a more appropriate response on your voicemail. So thank you for applying, and no need to give us a call back here at Harris Teeter. Thank you, man. Bye.
This her voicemail. So y'all tell me what the shit she had and shit on her voicemail.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Naya, and I'm back with another banging banger. I'm sorry I couldn't answer the phone. Please leave your name, number. Yeah, you know I like Gail. What happened? Gail.
So what's up?
I'm
just saying. Is she wrong or Rock? Is she gonna get hired, Rock?
I thought I was about to hit some Luke or something on that thing.
Yeah. I thought she was like, yeah, you reach your girl Shania. I'm gonna give you the go for 3,000. I'm gonna do this to you.
I definitely expected some City Girls shit to jump off, or at least some Cardi B.
Hey, you know what? Here's what's stupid. She has a lawsuit.
She got a lawsuit?
Yeah, she has a lawsuit.
He probably got a real point on that because that's a bit biased right there. You can show discrimination.
I mean, he should have just. I mean, honestly, he should have just kept that shit to himself.
That's what he should have done.
Yeah. Because normally if they do, nigger.
Yeah.
I mean, but you ain't gonna say, you're not gonna say that. But
he has a lawsuit.
Yeah,
and I hope that she wins the day.
And he
what's
let
her
her know.
voicemail got to do with her work before? Like she was on there cussing and saying everything.
Exactly.
Actually,
No, I actually thought it was. I actually thought it was going to be pretty bad too. I thought it was. Like you said, I thought it was going to be like some Cardi B.
The kind of voicemail she left, it made her sound like she was at least an upbeat person.
Correct.
I would have said, you
Yeah.
know what, this person.
Yeah, I mean, I heard energy in that.
Right,
Yep.
some
I've been ready to meet her.
positivity and right. I felt positive. I felt.
Hey, Rock,
good.
but Rock, would you hire? What would make you not hire somebody off a voicemail, man? If you was the, like
I said, she had to be talking about some hit me from the back and doing like that and suck and you know she had to go crazy like that. I can't have that in there.
He's talking about I can't have that in there.
Yeah. Nah, that's but nah.
And I sure wouldn't have done that. I would have like, hey, give me a call when you have an opportunity. You know, you apply for the job, blah blah blah. She would have called. Well, thank you very much for your application. Unfortunately, we did find someone, but we're going to keep you on file. And we put her in a file that never gets looked at ever again.
Hey, Rock, my favorite.
Damn, did you get one of theirs already, bro?
Leave your name at the beat. That's if you call Toucan Dan, that's what you might get on my answer machine.
Back in the day, because I know we all did it. I used to have that. I used to see. Now you'll understand why I'm a little mad at my man. I had that R. Kelly 12 play.
Hey, I was about to ask you.
I had that D'Angelo, man.
I had that 12 play going. Yeah, you reach Rock, man.
I was at the D'Angelo at the break, and then people would call. Yeah, people would call like this to hear the joke. Like, yeah, this it. Listen.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay
yeah,
to
you
put
reached the
that
voicemail. I'm on that talking deep shit. Yeah, you reached the voicemail.
And it's price to society, dog. His music is still good.
Right.
R. Kelly has a time. So we'll defend Kanye, but we don't listen to R. Kelly anymore. Come on, man.
And we already said we already told you. We already told you.
Listen to R. Kelly. I don't know what y'all talking about. I just roll my windows up and I look straight ahead I don't look. I put my shades on. I roll my windows up and I just face forward while I'm listening to my R. Kelly.
Damn, what you got? You be at the right steering wheels spot too.
I be 10 and 2. 10 and 2 right there.
Hey, copper, pull your ass over in a minute. Woo! Hey.
So speaking of 10 and 2, speaking of license and all that, my daughter just got a license, right? So I just asked the instructor as he was leaving the car. I'm like, hey, how'd she do? He more or less ran. So I figured, all right, she failed. So I said, all right. So I said to her, I said, you know, what'd you do wrong? Nothing. I was like, did you pass? She goes, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? Come to find out, they don't tell kids anymore when they pass or fail on the spot. You got to wait till after hours it's online, it gets downloaded. So you don't find out till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock if you got your license or not.
Wow.
And the reason for it is somebody got their ass whooped.
Wow.
Somebody got their ass whooped where they don't do it. They don't let you know anymore. They just go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an ass whooping rule right there. Well, man.
So what happens? Now they value everything in the car. They be like your ID or your driver's license, all that's in the mail. They don't even give you shit on the spot no more.
Nope.
They give you a piece of paper.
Well, when she got home, we had to wait till 6 o'clock. She went online. She saw that she passed, and then it tells you download, you know, the certificate, you know, this card. This is your identification for right now for your license. But I just found the whole thing weird that they can't tell you on the spot no more.
They said we tried to take an ass whoopings over driver's license.
That means the person that you were talking to that ran, he was the one that got his ass whooped.
I guess so. I don't know.
Or he had a situation like that before, so he was like, you know what? It's a protocol. Get out the car and get out of Dodge. It was before anybody asks you.
No, you don't, nigga. You ain't getting me.
What you say, sis?
I was just, I ain't gonna front. When I saw the way he took off, like I was looking at him like this. I'm like,
I'm surprised they don't have like they probably
in my head. I'm like, all right, she failed. I mean, I ain't gonna go whoop your butt because she failed. She failed.
Hey, you know what? They probably got video. You know how when you go to a job and they always show you that video of whatever protocol and shit. They probably got a full video for drivers tests. Make sure a person is not agitated. Make sure they don't know before the test is over that they failed. Even if they hit a fucking mailbox, tell them they're doing great until they pull up in the fucking parking lot. Then you get the fuck out.
Nah, but you used to know if a motherfucker failed in that, you don't get through the whole test. Like, you know, if they come back if they didn't get through the whole test. You already, yeah. Just go ahead and make this left right now.
They did my sister like that. So my sister went first, not Tasha, my sister up here. She went first. She didn't get but 10, 15 feet.
Yeah.
And the car pulled over. Yeah. And my dad and me were looking at each other like, what's wrong? She gets out the car crying, running back to my dad. And he was like, what happened? What's wrong? I didn't look in my window. I didn't look out the thing. He failed me on the spot. So it was my turn. I get in the car and I'm like this.
Yeah, you got to be in there. You got to be in there. You got to be in there like this.
I'm extra with it. And my man was like, yeah, all right, go ahead. You good. I had my blinker on. I'm looking behind me.
Bro.
Man.
Hey, remember, it was a point in time where no matter how much of a thug somebody, how hard you were, you had fear of a driver's, of the person doing the driver's. The DMV is one of the most scariest places you can go. Yeah. I seen motherfuckers walk in court and they ain't as afraid as they walking in the DMV. Cause for real, you walk in the court, you be like, I already know what the fuck going on. Somebody's weird, sexy step. We on Shields right now. Steps on hiatus, bro. I caught up with him earlier. He was at Planet Fitness, so he probably getting nice and grown and sexy. But we'll let you know. We'll let him know Patrick Shields that somebody was looking for sexy step.
I used to be scared of the head on the.
Hey, but Rock, I'm trying to tell you, it was a point in time where the DMV is one of the most scariest places to go because you never know.
Hey, hold on, damn, but you know, Pat, remember Step said that was his slave.
That was his slave.
You remember he said that shit on the episode? Yeah.
Well, I gotta tell him his slave is looking for him.
Yeah,
I'd say
the slave that sent that message.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
Oh, he looking for his master. He asking us. That's messed up.
Hey, slave. Hey, and we like to say Step is light skinned. So anybody who ever sees this, he be like, "Hey, who's a fat white boy with gold teeth talking about he has slaves?" No, Step is just light skinned, ladies and gentlemen. Because we don't want none of that bullshit. They on there laughing about white people keeping slaves. No, we're not. Anyway, Don. That was some bullshit. She shouldn't have got fired. But congratulations, Rock, on your daughter getting a driver's license. Now she's gonna be asking you to drive. Well, maybe you don't have the family vehicle, but somebody's gonna be getting the shit bugged out of them for the next couple of weeks.
That's my wife. That's my wife. So I found out. I didn't know that this was a situation. My daughter sends me a text message. Did you put an air tag on the car? I don't know what an air tag is. I have an Android. So I'm like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I don't know what an air tag is. So she goes, it tracks the vehicle. It tracks the car or something like that. I'm like, no. I said, well, I have an Android. So I left it alone. So then I went to go text my wife. I'm like, you put an air tag on the vehicle? My old ass sent her, my daughter, the text message saying, you put an air tag? And she goes, yes, she did. She put it on. So more or less, I call, end up talking to the wife. Yes, she puts an air tag on the car. My daughter's driving in the car. My daughter doesn't notice it, but her friend that is in the car, because I guess it pops up on iPhones that you're being tracked. How stupid, number one, is that? You're supposed to be Apple. Why are you letting it be known that you're being tracked, right? I thought that's the whole purpose of it.
Well, Rock, you got to blame the U.S. government for that one, since they were taking all these tech companies before the goddamn Supreme Court and asking about how is they doing all this espionage type shit with people's phones. Now I guess it's got to be public information when somebody's tracking.
But
the best car to get her is get her a Tesla. You better know exactly where the hell she at, all the way down to the parking spot.
I will not be buying my daughter a Tesla. Sorry.
Get a Model 3. They got a coming out.
Oh man, yeah, we gotta say R.I.P.
R.I.P. man. Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, man, one of my favorite wrestlers from the '90s.
Passed away
Bad
at
guy.
63, man.
So his situation, man, it's crazy. Dude was just going in for hip surgery. Went under, and never came back.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
this dude
he failed or something.
Lived hard, damn near his whole life. You know, abused alcohol, all that. Lived hard to just go out from going to have hip surgery.
Hey, that's how it is. Hey, sometimes, Rock, when your dice get rolled, you know, I mean, who's to say how you gonna go out? You know what I'm saying? Elvis went out on the shitter. It's rough, man. One thing I was thinking about, not to be on a sad note, but one thing I was thinking about earlier, man, because Apple some shit and they give away people's information. That is true. But one thing about death, man, it's the great equalizer. No matter how important you are, or how important you think you are, or how important people think you are, death makes humbles all. You know what I'm saying? That's more or less my point. This guy, if we are fans of wrestling, I don't know if Sims, I think Don watching wrestling.
Never really watch wrestling.
I low key think this step level, man. I low key think this step level. What y'all think, man? I think you. And this low key might be step, man.
Oh Lord,
man, nobody can. Hey, tell that man to go lift some weights.
Whoever you are, Patrick Seals, we're not going to tell Step how sexy it is. Okay, we don't do that on this podcast. You tune in next week and you tell Step how sexy he is, because we are 4 grown men, and not at any time we're going to remind somebody of a message in which somebody said they were sexy.
That's step though, man. I think that's low key step level. I think it's low key step level. Cause it's just low key step level. Texting for Patrick name, trying to make him look like.
So he basically going. That's how
Step. Step making him look like.
So his Lakers that bad with this motherfucker incognito now and shit.
Yeah, Step got
his private investigator's license, so you never know
how you looking suspect. Yeah, Step how you looking suspect.
Hey, you never know how Step gonna come at you, bro. He's he got his RP Razor Ramon, no bullshit. Razor Ramon. But like I said, man, death, man, the great equalizer. It'll humble anybody, man. No matter what you do, what kind of life you lead. Just make sure you live to the best of your ability, enjoy it all, because you never know, man. Like you said, Rock, you going for a simple hip surgery. Next, look at Kanye West mom. She went in for enhancement, some kind of, a beauty enhancement, a breast augmentation that she never came out, That's how it is, man. That surgery shit is dangerous, especially, and he was 63 years old. That going under the knife and anesthesia shit, a lot of us take that shit for granted when we younger, but as you get older, you be like, oh hell no.
Yeah. All right, man. That's it, man.
This is just in. Deshaun Watson signs with Seattle.
Shit.
Seattle.
Oh, man. Seattle, did he?
Damn. Where they come out of? Sam's hurt. Sam's hurt over there. He already.
Remember we was talking a few weeks ago on the show, and I was saying that
hold on, man. Where you get that? Hold on, man. Where you get that from, man?
And they were in the trade.
Whatchamacallit? The Black Adam Schefter?
Oh man, that's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. Because I'm looking at you, I had to confirm that shit. And then when you,
the Black Adam.
Hey, when you said that shit, now I know you bullshit.
Hey,
but I'm looking on ESPN, man. That would definitely been.
It was 3 teams that were in the trade for the Houston
Falcons and Saints. ESPN say Falcons and Saints are the last teams in running for.
Saints just giving everything. Saints saying, you want 3 picks, we're gonna give you 3. You want CD John Garnson, we're gonna give you him. We're gonna give you this one. We're gonna give you that one. We're gonna give you 2 second-round picks. We're gonna give you a 5th-round pick. They just giving everything.
Damn.
Everything.
So they really telling Jameis Winston they really don't want him. They willing to give up the guy.
See, that's what I was saying.
Kentucky lost. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kentucky lost. I was watching that game. That's my damn.
I got them in the Final Four, man.
That's your bracket. The whole bracket blown now.
Damn it.
Yeah, that little they had a shooter on that other team, boy. He was giving it to them, bro.
That's all they take it. That's the good thing about college, though. You get that matchup. It's matchups, man.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people. That's what I say. A lot of people brackets them. Now your bracket blown apart. You got one of your top seeds get eliminated. That shit job fucked the whole shit up.
Yeah, that's gonna mess a lot of people bracket up. Ain't nobody picking unless that's a home team doing their bracket. Ain't nobody picking them past up.
I'm going to end the show with this. If your kids are old enough to learn about a 12-year-old Virgin Mary getting impregnated while being with a 30-year-old carpenter, they're old enough to hear that Josh has 2 moms. Good night.
Oh my God.
Hold up, Rock. Hold up, man. We here.
Opinion. I'd like to say that all views, opinions, and statements made by each person or panel on this panel are clearly those of the person on the panel and not those of the show. But hey,
who is Anna Nicole? What? Anna Nicole Simpson? This dude crazy.
This is Anna Nicole Simpson. I'm using my cousin's Patrick YouTube where it is his big sexy ass at with them bedroom eyes. That's step level, man. Okay, that's step level, man.
Or we didn't pick up somebody from the grave. But anyway, we done picked up Anna Nicole Simpson from the grave, ladies and gentlemen, here on Fuck Your Opinion the podcast. But anyway, like I said, man, thank you.
We out, man. Share the stream, man. Fuck Your Opinion.
That's right.
We playing Fuck Your Opinion podcast all weekend, man.
And check us out on all platforms, all streams. Go San Francisco, Justin Love. You hear me? That's Justin Love, whatever his name is. Y'all gonna take him to the Super Bowl. I'm going with him at 100%. Jordan
Go
Love,
Commanders. Go Commanders. Take command.
to the Super Bowl.
Let's go.
Everybody.
Let's go quarterback. Deshaun Watson.
Dan said it here first. Jordan Love is taking the San Francisco 49ers to the bowl next year.
And Deshaun Watson loves to have his prostate massaged. I'm out.
Oh, hold up, man. Damn.
That man ain't never do that.
Man. We out, man. Hey, no more. Hey, cut Rock's mic, man. All right, man. We out, man.